You may think you're ready for a godly relationship, but deep down, there could be signs that you're not as prepared as you believe. To recognize this, pay attention to the following signs. The first warning sign is when you're afraid of being alone. It's important to understand that singleness is a gift from God, a time for you to grow, serve, and deepen your relationship with Him. If you're more afraid of being alone than being in a relationship that God has planned for you, you might be missing the point of this season of your life. In 1 Corinthians 7 verses 32 to 34, Paul talks about the gift of singleness, saying, "I would like you to be free from concern. An unmarried man is concerned about the Lord's affairs, but a married man is concerned about the affairs of this world." Singleness allows you to focus solely on serving God without distraction, and if you're constantly rushing into relationships, you may be neglecting God's plan for personal growth. The second warning sign is when your identity is still tied to the approval of others. If you find yourself constantly seeking validation from people, whether through social media, friends, or even potential partners, you might not be ready for the deep, unconditional love that a godly relationship requires. Your worth and identity should be anchored in Christ, not in human validation. In Galatians 1 verse 10, Paul asks, "Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings, or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ." Until your worth is completely grounded in Christ, any relationship you enter will be based on unhealthy dependency rather than mutual growth and respect. The third warning sign is when you're still holding on to past hurts and baggage. If you haven't healed from your past relationships, whether they be romantic, familial, or friendships, you're likely to bring that emotional baggage into your new relationship, affecting how you love and trust. In Matthew 11 verses 28 to 30, Jesus invites us to lay our burdens down at His feet, offering us rest. A godly relationship is built on two whole individuals, and if you're still carrying pain, you risk not giving or receiving love in its purest form. The fourth warning sign is when your relationship with God isn't your priority. If your personal relationship with God isn't flourishing, then you're not yet ready to build a relationship with someone else. The Bible tells us in Matthew 6 verse 33, "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." When you're in a godly relationship, God should always be the center. If you're not consistently growing in your faith and learning to hear His voice, you might be setting yourself up for a relationship based on worldly values rather than God's purpose. The fifth warning sign is when you're too focused on finding the one rather than becoming the right one. Many people are so focused on finding a partner that they neglect the necessary personal growth and healing that needs to happen first. Proverbs 18 verse 22 reminds us that he who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. But in order to be found, you first need to be whole, grounded in Christ, and living according to His will. If you're not actively working on your own spiritual and emotional growth, you're not ready to be the partner God intends for you. The truth is, a godly relationship is a beautiful thing, but it requires two people who are complete in themselves and in their walk with God. Until your identity is fully rooted in Christ, your past hurts are healed, and your relationship with God is at the center of your life, you will continue to block the full blessings of a relationship that God intends for you. Don't rush. Allow God to work in your life first. When the time is right, you'll be ready to build a strong, godly relationship rooted in His love and purpose. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to get the latest videos.